We'll guide you through how to fix a verification code not received. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. Perhaps you're trying to log into an account or go and verify it or do something else where a code's being sent to your phone and you're finding that it's not coming through. This is really annoying as you then can't go and do what you're trying to do. So we've got some different fixes you can try. Make sure it's this full guide, we've got different things you can try doing. And let's go and get straight into this. So first of all, what you need to do is head to the top right of your phone. There, you need to go and drag down on the battery to go and open the control center. Go to the top left and there you're going to see the airplane icon, which you want to go and tap on like so. Then you want to go and tap it again after a few seconds to go and turn it back off. And this will then go and reconnect you. Doing this can sometimes go and cause messages to come through if your phone wasn't properly connected or there's some type of problem, and restarting that can hopefully solve it. Go and see if they come through, open up the messages app and see if they have. If they haven't, the next thing you're going to try doing is opening up the settings app like so. In here, you want to go and scroll all the way down and go and find apps. And in here, you need to go and scroll down and go and find the option for messages. This is alphabetical, so you need to go and scroll down to M, and here we are, messages. Now, what you want to try doing is coming down, go and find the option first of all for unknown senders. You want to go and switch off screen unknown senders, and you want to go and switch off filter spam as well. So if you go and do this, they're going to be moved to the unknown senders list if that's turned on. And also if the filter spam is turned on, hide notifications and move messages to the spam list is going to be happening as well. So turn them both off, because what can happen is because these are quite sort of generic messages, the iPhone can go and detect them as that. So what you can actually do is go and check these lists if they are turned on. You can open up the messages app and then go to the top right and there's a filter button. So you can tap there. So if you go and find that these are turned on, what you can do is then come back here. And if we go and then tap that again, you're going to go and see we've got these different options here. So you can go and check for unknown senders, and you can also go and check spam as well in case they've been put in there. So go and turning them off will go and remove that from happening. So we can go and do that like so. Now, if that still doesn't solve the problem, the next thing you want to try doing is scrolling down here, and you just want to go and check the block list. So you need to come to block contacts in here. And if you find any random short numbers, if you go into unknown here, they can be the sender which has the verification code. So I recommend going through that list, and if there's any very short numbers, try unblocking them, as they could potentially be trying to send you the verification code which isn't coming through. So try doing that, and then what you can try doing is seeing if they come through. If they still aren't, if possible, you could try using a different verification method. So often you're going to be able to go and try using the email function instead, and they're going to send you the verification code to the email if it still isn't coming through. However, I know that isn't always an option, but if it is, you can try doing it. The next you can try doing is we're going to try just performing a restart to go and refresh things here in case for some reason it still isn't working, as that may be able to go and solve the problem. So to go and restart this, what you need to do is go and press the volume increase, decrease, and tap the side power button. Go and wait. So you need to go and keep this button held down. It'll go and say slide the power off, but don't worry. Shortly it's going to go black, but even when it does, like now, you keep it held down. We're only going to go and release it when you go into the Apple icon. It shouldn't be much longer. Now it's going to be starting again. When the iPhone comes back on, go and see if the codes come through, and if they don't, you can try getting them resent and go and see if you then go and have them, and hopefully you do. If you still don't, it's worth contacting your carrier in case there's some type of reason why it's not. Sometimes there can be a block for something like this, so it's worth getting in contact with them and go and see if they have got any sort of thing they can help you with on that side of things. Otherwise, you may just need to go and wait. Sometimes these verification systems can be running a bit slow and the code maybe take a while to come through, or they may be experiencing some downtime. So just go and wait and you can try again later. But if it still doesn't work, it may be worth getting a different number. So you could go to the shop and get a SIM, or you can just get an eSIM online really easily as well. And that will then give you another number. You can try using that instead in case there's a problem with this existing number.